Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be talking about if you know your skin type, and what products you use for your skin, and do you use it every day? Do you use it every other day? And we're going to also talk about Vanessa Hudgens and Madison Beer starting a skincare line. This is all the info with AKA. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to briefly talk about Vanessa Hudgens and Madison Beer's skincare line called No Beauty, and I think it's really catchy. I think it's really unique name, but I'm like, I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't do it. I feel like everyone's coming up with some type of makeup line, some skincare line. It's like, what is going on? But I wanted to kind of just briefly go over what I know about No Beauty and see if you guys would even want to buy it. I know I wouldn't. I'm like, it sounds like it's too much movements, too many moving parts in this, and it's way too high for what I need in my life. So let's get started. Vanessa Hudgens and Madison Beer. I'm gonna be looking over here a little bit because I have my new whiteboard, and yes, so Vanessa Hudgens and Madison Beer, they have a skincare line called No Beauty, and it's basically about knowing what's needed for your skin. Do you know what you use or what you're supposed to use for your skin? Some people buy certain things and kind of just test it out like I do, and if it doesn't work, then obviously you try to get a refund, and you just don't buy that product again. I feel like that's something that everyone does. That's the point of testing things out and seeing what works for you. No Beauty actually has different steps to make sure that you know what your skincare line should be and what your skin needs. So the first step is paying $95 for a swap kit test that you take at home. And I don't know about paying $95. Just like for me, just like I don't do the at home DNA kit test. I don't do those either. It's not, I mean, I feel like I know who I should know. Maybe I should, you never know. I might be related to some type of celebrity out there in the world. I don't know. But for me, overall, I don't take those tests because honestly, I watch, at least I used to all the time with my mom and even my dad, where they would watch the ID channel, and with the ID channel comes some serious facts and everything like that about life. And it was actually this killer, and he was getting away with it for years, I think since like the 90s or the 80s actually, and they only actually caught him, I believe, in the early 2000s, like 2006, 2010. They only caught him because he wasn't in the database for police records. They caught him because they got his DNA from a DNA test kit he took to find some relatives and some families and to see where he's from. And once you take that, it's out there. It's, in a database somewhere. So it wasn't in the police database, but it was in a database. And that's how they found him, because it was like, okay, he's not in the police database. Let's see if he's ever used any type of DNA somewhere. And they found him from that.
And modern problems require modern solutions.
So that's why I don't do it. Even before that, I still don't do it, but it's not something that I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you all this money. You're making money. You're basically making already $100 for me to sit there and give you my blood and my DNA. That just sounds fishy to me. But back to the skincare line, No Beauty. You pay $95 for the swap test that you take at home, and then after that, let's see, you do send it back to the lab. They dissect it, and I guess they do whatever scientific things they do in there, and they send it back to you with basically the results that they got. And with those results, it's basically just letting you know, like, these are the type of products you should be using. These are the type of products you should be using, and it's different things. So they have, I think, like night care routines, daily moisturizers. So they basically let you know, like, your skin is kind of allergic to this, so you should not take this. But we have this option for you that's free of these things, and it will work better for your skin. So this is something you should take. Again, overall, the idea is great because then you don't need to keep testing everything, wasting money. Sometimes you could get a refund, sometimes you can't, and you don't need to keep sitting here buying things that won't work for your skin. But again, I'm not paying that much money for that. There's more money to be spent if you want to do this. After that, after they give you your results, you then pay an extra $20 to $30 to get the products. We're not going to be doing that. I'm not doing that. But I mean, people like it. If that's something that you want to do, I feel like you should do it. If you have the money and you're like, I have money to spend, I don't mind doing that. Again, it's a nice thought. I think the idea is great. It's a great idea. And you get to basically kill out and remove the whole spending money on items that you're not sure if it will work, where you're like, oh my gosh, this broke me out. This made my skin too shiny, too oily. I needed something to dry out my skin. This, dried it out way too much. So it will help in that aspect because they have scientists apparently with the swab test and everything like that. And I think that's great, but I just am not paying it. Maybe, if I had millions of dollars, sure, but I will not be paying that $95 to take a test home kit and then $20 to $30 to actually buy the products. I'm okay. But I do actually use a skincare line that actually really works for me. It makes my skin glow. I try to use it probably like twice a week. I use one of the stuff I love. It makes my skin glow. So when people say they're like, you are glowing, I do wipe it away sometimes because I do have very oily skin naturally, and then oily skin, and then I'm working and it's really hot sometimes at work, mixed with sweat, mixed with that makes it already glow, which makes it a little bit shiny anyways. It's never good. So I'm gonna show you the products that I use that was not expensive, and I love them. It's a Black business, so for African Americans, Black people, hello, colored people, hopefully this is something you would like. Again, obviously go with what works for you. If you're a person that's like, I like the idea of no beauty, I have the money to spend, I don't mind, by all means do you. So this is the cleanser. So it's actually by Butter. It's called Butter by Dorian Renaud. This is the cleanser. I really actually like this cleanser. It's really good. Soothing coconut oil and lavender flower extract condition to calm your complexion, leaving your skin smooth, hydrated, and healthy looking. It lifts away dirt, oil, debris, and sloughs off dead surface cells that cause dullness. So this is one that I use here. If you can see, I think this is a little bit better. Okay. And then this is, I love this. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. It's a face massager. I love it. Okay, when my face turns red, and that means I done scrubbed off all the dead cells, and it is freaking phenomenal. So let me see if you can hear it. That's the low, and that's the high, and it is so good. It's amazing. I love it. It is handheld, again by Butter. If you can see it, my light over here, you guys, I'm sorry. There we go. So yeah, so I like it. It's really good. Again, I try to use these like twice a week just to cleanse my face in the beginning of the week and then the ending of the week, especially after a long day at work. And then I also use rose water toner. I sometimes use it, sometimes I don't, just like a little extra sometimes if I want to, like if I know like I've had a really hard, tough day, or I was out doing something where I'm like, I feel like I'm just really, really dirty and just ugh, I would use this as an extra because it will also wipe away obviously the dirt. If you could see it, I hope you can. And I really like this. They all smell really good, by the way. Amazing. And then this, the whipped body butter, is actually really good, so I use this as well. And I sometimes use it smells so good. So sometimes I use it all the time, sometimes I don't. I will sometimes actually carry this with me in my bag to work, or if I'm going anywhere, just to be moist and, you know, keep my hands moisturized. And sometimes if I need to moisturize my feet and stuff, because my feet dries out really quick. I don't know what's going on with that. So we have that. And then these are the last two. So this one is actually the one, Cocoa Shea Revitalizing Cream. Deeply moisturizes and protects and soothes. So this is the one that really makes you shine. If you can see, I'm hoping you can. So this one makes it really, really good. It's a really nice glow I get. It smells so good. So this is what it looks like. It's a nice glow. I literally put a little bit, like an inch and stuff, because it's so much, because of how smooth it is. Once you just like thing it and you get a little bit, and once you rub it over, it's gonna be rubbed all over, where it's like, damn, did I put too much already? So that's that one. And again, you only need a little bit because it will really glow your skin out like crazy. People always keep saying, how is your skin glowing like that? It looks amazing. This is how, people. This is how. Okay. This one I haven't actually used in a while, but I use it if I'm going to. It's not bad. This is charcoal detox mask. So I actually use this if I'm going to just be doing like a relaxation day. So if I'm gonna be like, this is an angel spa day for free, this is when I use this. So if I just like, okay, I just want to sit back, relax, not doing anything, this is how it looks. And yeah, I actually really do like this. And this is actually the trial. This is not the full one. And I've used this probably 5 times and it's still actually really full. So it's not bad. But that is it for what I use for my skincare. You know, for my skincare is not difficult. I sometimes have other facial cleansers, but that's the main one I use. I'm all here for supporting Black businesses. And again, you know, this was not a video to tear them down and tear down their business. This was just all the info videos, just to kind of tell you about it. And if you are looking for a skincare line, again, if you have the money to do it and you want to, I feel like you should, just because it would weed out the entire thing of going through all the different companies, seeing what works for you. Even some Black businesses does not work for certain Black people, right? So I feel like that's what it weeds it out. So if it is something you're interested in, by all means get it. And then you could also, again, get what I have, which is butter. And I hope that your face glows either way. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. Your skin is flourishing, as long as, you know, your pockets are too. Then by all means, do what you think you should do and what's best for you. But this has been all the info with AKA. It is time for me to go. And stay tuned for the next video. Who knows what it will be? Oh my gosh.